some Saturday morning brunch. Alright, we're gonna start off with the potatoes. I'm gonna turn the oven to 400. Give the potatoes a little shower. Cut them up pretty small into like 1 inch wide little cubes basically. I'll put a bunch of olive oil. You kind of just want to cover them because they're gonna be cooking in there for quite a while, so you don't want them to dry out too much. I'm gonna put some salt. Once again, eyeball just a little bit to your own taste, pretty much. A little bit of paprika, just like a pinch or two, you know, maybe 3. And we're gonna do some garlic powder. You can put some raw garlic in there too, but you wouldn't want to put it in until about halfway through. Like this. Make sure there's enough oil on the potatoes that you don't really need to oil your pan to begin with. The oven's ready, throw them in. Usually your best potatoes are when you forget about them. While we wait for those to cook, clean up a little bit, start prepping our next part, cut up veggies and whatnot. And Jess is gonna make a smoothie. Oh, fast switch. It's been about 45 minutes. If you add the garlic right away, it'll just burn. That's why I waited till the last about 10 minutes of cooking it. Put these back in for another 10 minutes. We're gonna start the poached eggs. You wanna bring that to a boil. The key for poached eggs is vinegar. We're gonna put in like 2 to 3 good splashes of white vinegar. I'm gonna start by melting like a 1/4 stick of butter.
And we're gonna add some truffle oil, black truffle oil. Pasta.
I'm gonna throw in a couple pieces of walnut loaf. Some of my favorite bread. Look at that, it's purple bread. Walnuts in there. It's super good. It's not quite right yet. The way it's doing that, you'd probably bust up your eggs. You want it to chill out a little bit first, but keep it at a low simmer. You want to use a strainer type spoon when you take them out so that it doesn't pull up all the water and vinegar, and then you hold them there for a sec. For hollandaise, you want a heat resistant glass so that obviously it doesn't explode when you put it on top of this. Put about 1 inch of water in a pot that will, well, rest this easily on there. And then you're gonna boil the water first, but then we're gonna bring it to a simmer when we actually put it on there. You wanna get just the egg yolk, so usually I use my fingers to go in for it. You wanna separate that embryo from it. All you need for this is the 2 egg yolks, lemon juice, and butter. I got butter melted just now. I already have my lemon juice ready and I got my 2 egg yolks. You wanna put it over the 1 inch of water and make sure the water doesn't touch the bottom or it'll scramble your eggs. So we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna make sure that we don't scramble my eggs. You really don't want to add too much lemon juice. It's just for a bit of acidity within the fat. If your eggs start to stick to the sides of the glass, you've probably cooked it too far, which I've done many times. You want to keep it looking silky like this. Once it's starting to look like an egg version of hollandaise, you're gonna add a bit of butter. That tastes like hollandaise. Now I've made quite a thick hollandaise, but it's nice. Bit of leftover butter on the bread. banging.